Morning, people. Well, it's not morning. Afternoon, people. Uh, got a job in Epsom. It's a garden job. It's a regular customer. I reckon I've been doing this property for over 2 years, doing the lawn. I've done the garden twice already. This is going to be the third time, which is good. It's more money for me. It's work. I appreciate it. But there's a bit of a story to it, and I'll let you know about the story later on in a video, which I'll connect to this one. Have a bit of a look. I'm going to start doing the hedge and that, and the weed. Do a bit of a weed spray out the front, weed spray down the paving. But I'll turn around, you can have a quick look what I'm going to do. How you going there? I forgot about it, but I said at the beginning of the video there's a bit of a story about this job. So here it is. I went around a couple of weeks ago to see her, and she'd been in hospital for a couple of weeks, and she was home. So I was having a bit of a chat with her, and her brother was there, and he's 84, and the customer whose property I do is 90. So we're chatting away, and the brother's talking about getting the lawn done in Perth. He lives in Perth. And I went, oh yeah? And he says, oh, the government pays for it. And I went, yeah. I says, they do that here as well. He says, do they? And I went, yeah, mate. I says, I've got about 4 or 5 customers that get their lawns done through, we call it WINS here, work and income. And he said, do you know how it works? I went, yeah, mate, I know how it works. I says, you need to go get a doctor's certificate first. Then you need a written quote from a contractor that's got a WINS number. And then you take it in, and they'll have a look at it, doctor certificate, there's the quote, and they'll go aye or nay. But I must say, what I believe, there is a limit of how much you can claim on a lawn. I do know what it is, but I'm not going to say. So we carried on the conversation, and he says, she needs a garden done. I says, mate, I know she needs a garden done. I used to do it. And he says, well, what happened? I says, one day I came there, and she said, Carl, I can't pay you for the garden anymore. And I went, okay, no worries. I'll just keep on doing the lawn. And what happens? Gets overgrown, all the weeds come, back to square one again. I said, I'll tell you what. I says, I'll give you a quote, a written quote for a lawn job, take it to work and income. But also, I'll give you a quote for a garden job. And I said to them, I don't know if they do pay garden jobs. I says, I'll drop by the local WINS office and ask them for you. You know, I'll just ask a couple of questions. I won't tell them much and see what they say. So I went in there, had a chitty chat. Yeah, I got the information. You know, they didn't really want to give too much information, but I got enough of it. So I contacted the customer and says, hey, Yep, they said get a quote as a one-off job. So I done a quote for them for a one-off garden job. And I dropped it around, you know. They don't have emails, so I printed off a hard copy, dropped off the lawn, dropped off the garden job. I said, see you later. Anyway, 4 days later, the customer rings me and says, hey, when's they going to pay you? I went, what? She said, when's they going to pay you for the garden job? I says, how are they going to pay me? They haven't got my account. And then I went click, click. On the bottom of the invoice is my GST number and my bank account. That's how they're going to pay me. So, Wynn's paid me. And that was great. But the point is, if you don't ask the question, no one's going to give you an answer. We're talking government departments here. They won't come and say to you, oh, you're 90, you can't do your lawn. Here, we can get someone to do it for you and we'll pay for it. They won't tell you that. They won't tell you anything. And that's even if you say you're struggling to pay your power bill or your water bill or your rent. You know, just go in there and ask the question. Doesn't take much. Okay. So, instead of the customer paying me for the lawns, the government's paying for them. And so they should. She's 90. She's paid her taxes. Okay, that's the story. Catch you later. Bye. Here it is here. Part of the hedge. I'll just slowly show you. And it goes all the way down there. But also, at the bottom of the hedge, have a look. All the weeds. So I'll whack that and give it a weed spray. I'll do both sides. Okay. So that's the start of the job. I'll get back to yous and you can watch me for a little while do the hedge, okay? Okay, it's only a trim. We'll catch you later. Bye. Rightio, I'll get started. the hedge is done. I've got a bit more to do in here. I'll just show you. Okay, I'll just turn this camera around. So just in here, gonna tidy up this garden bed, put the whacker through it, and it's down here on the paving. I'll put the whacker through it, give it a weed spray. There's a little area down here, this area here, a bit of weeds, the paving. I'll tidy this up, and there's a bit around the corner. So around the corner, this paving, tidy it up, spray, and all the way down there, which I'll do a weed spray, tidy up. So I'll get back onto it, and I think that'll be it for today. So I'll just do a finish off video later on. Okay, bye. Finish the hedge and the weed spray, have a bit of a look. I'll just go along. That's it. You might say it's not level, the hedge. Yeah, that's right, because that's only a ground cover really. Underneath that is a rock wall, so that's why it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, we'll go have a look at the other area just around the corner. Yeah, this area here, hit it with the whacker, done a weed spray on it, and also around the corner we'll have a look at that as well. This area here as well, blew it out with the blower, hit it with the whacker and the weed spray. You can compare it in the other video, and same around this way. Although you can still see weeds in there, yeah, but they've all been sprayed. And just around this other corner, yeah, tidied up, hit it with the weed spray as well. There's a few weeds on that wall, but you don't want to pull them out, you want to spray them. You pull them out, the root systems are still in there, and you're back to square one. And just down here, all the way down, done it, and around the corner. That's it for now. I'll be heading off home. Okay. Like I said, heading off home. Pretty happy with it. I'll be back. I'm actually doing the lawn on Thursday, I reckon, because it's a regular mow. This garden job is, you know, just a bonus again. Okay, if you like this video, you know, hit the old button, like and subscribe, much appreciated. I'll see you on the next one.